Hello everyone, welcome to Addy Trade. Today we're going to be seeing a trade review of what happened today and a trade analysis for 28th September, Tuesday, tomorrow. What I have opened here is the 15 minutes chart of Banknifty. Today we had a pretty flat day. We had one good up move in Banknifty, that is, once the previous day high was broken, there was a good trade until R2, about 200, 300 points, until 38,300, which made a new all-time high. But we didn't take this trade. Why? Because when looking at Nifty at the same time, this is the Nifty chart. When looking at Nifty at the same time, there was some sluggishness, right? So we were pretty careful. So we were careful. Thought there might be a dip even in Bank Nifty. Plus, the option premiums are very high for a Monday. The India VIX shot up, right? It's shot up almost 6% today. In the morning itself, it was about 7. For the whole last week, we were in about 16.6 range, and today suddenly we shot up to 17 and 18. So because of all this, we avoided taking this Bank Nifty call. Otherwise, those who have taken would have made nice money. This was a good trade on the upside, and this was the only good trade for buying options. Apart from that, it was a pretty flat day. And if you observed, most of the time the option premiums were not changing much because of the VIX, right? So today we could not take a trade in Bank Nifty, but in Nifty there was a good fall. If somebody had taken a trade, yeah, probably 17,900. If they had shorted, they would have made nice money. So let's just look at the trade possibilities for tomorrow. I'll come back to Bank Nifty. See, tomorrow we have a gap here that I've marked in this green zone. If we break this black trend line, we could come and probably test 37,900 or touch this gap. And today CPR is not touched, okay, which means it's a virgin CPR. So there's a possibility tomorrow, if we get a dip, there's a possibility the CPR might get touched tomorrow in case we get a dip. So that's why I have marked these levels. And in case we go higher, we will have to break this 38,300. So if we break this, then the next level would come probably at 38. Next resistance would come at 38,500. This is a pretty crucial level, 38,500. I do have a feeling we will hit it before we get some kind of a correction on the downside. And this gap can either get filled, or we might hit even the upper boundary of the gap, or we might even hit the lower boundary, that is 37,800 or 37,972. So this gap can act as a good support on the downside. In case we break all this, yeah, the first support will come here, that is at 37,000, which was marked yesterday. That remains the same. And there's a small resistance at 38,260. In case we go up, we could take some resistance here. See the kind of very narrow CPR that we have, right, for tomorrow, narrower than today. I was under assumption today is a narrow and we could get a trending day, but tomorrow is even more narrow, and we are very close to the monthly expiry. So we could have a trending move either on the upside or downside, depending on how we open. See, as of now, the global market is looking good. Dow Jones is up, DAX, the European market is up, but our SGX Nifty is showing only, let me just refresh if this is changed. It's showing only a gap up of 12 points. This might change over the night. It's too early to predict that. So if we get a flat opening, we might see some pressure on the downside and we might slip further. That's what my view is for tomorrow. But if we take out this previous day high, right, today's high, that is 38,300, then 500 is for sure. And tomorrow's R2 is coming at 38,552. And if we dip, I have a feeling, according to my view, we will hit this resistance at least once, 37,965, and then probably see a bounce from here. Let's just check the open interest. The open interest for Bank Nifty, we have a good support at 38,000. and some good call writing as well. A very good resistance at 38,500 and 37,500. I don't think we'll dip so much. In case we get, for some reason, we get a sharp dip, then probably until we'll go until 37,500. And this strike price can swing either side tomorrow, 38,000. There's a possibility we might dip from 38,000, or 38,000 will hold and will start going up again. So we have the pretty much same levels marked here even on our chart. So that's for Bank Nifty. Let's just check for Nifty on the 15 minutes chart. See, I've already marked the lines, the all-time high. There can be a resistance at this level for Nifty at 17,896, and a good support at this region. When we were coming down, I had a feeling we won't break this, but we broke it and immediately shot up from here. So even this level again over here we took support, right? So 17,000, around 17,830 is a good support. For some reason, if we get a dip here, probably it's a buy. It's a good buy. And coming to a trend line, we don't see any trend line that we can make use of in Nifty. We can just mark this and keep, in case we take resistance here and go down. This can be a good reference line for stop loss and such. And even in Bank Nifty, we can mark this line on the top. I forgot to mention this. So always having trend lines is important, so that keeping it marked is important. See, like today, if I had this trend line marked, if somebody was short or something, if I wanted to book profit, this trend line would have helped me, right? So that's the reason I mark and keep. So let's just look at the open interest for Nifty. Okay, 18,000 is a very good resistance. Touching 18,000 probably before this monthly expiry could be difficult based on the open interest. As of today, it can change dynamically, but as of today, it looks difficult. There's a lot of resistance here, and there's a lot of resistance at 17,900, and a good support at 17,800. That's where we bounced today. Around exactly we touched 17,800 and had a bounce. That's why we are seeing this same thing even on the open interest. There's a good amount of put selling at 17,800. This is where I wanted to go long, but since Bank Nifty was pretty bearish, sideways, so we just avoided the trading. But see, two days we have consolidated. Though we gapped up and went higher today, we had a pretty consolidated move. We have a very narrow CPR. So based on my view, if we get the right entry, it could be very good tomorrow. We could get a pretty trending day. So, and that's it for tomorrow. Hope this helps. If it does help, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more learning videos and daily analysis videos. And if somebody is new to my channel, you can go to the playlist section, and I have a couple of learning videos put up, about 6 videos. You can go through all that. It's pretty informative. That's it, guys. Take care and